Hey, what's going on, guys? It's TV9 Frags, aka Preston here, and I'm bringing you guys a really quick 40-0 flawless MOAB on this good old map on Team Defender, and I'm going to be running you through a little bit of my class setup. I want to be doing some more class setup videos, perk setup videos for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys watch my videos because you guys want to get MOABs, and I haven't really been sharing my information with you guys too much, so I'm going to stop that and start doing that right now, and I will be making more videos on this for sure in the future, and MOAB tip videos, but for now I'm just going to go through this little class setup video with the P90. Now, anything that I say in this video, guys, when I'm talking about the perks, the setups, the attachments, everything is geared towards specialists, so I wouldn't recommend running this with assault package or the support package. Okay, so now the first thing is you got to have your proficiencies. Now, what do you do for proficiencies? You go with a dual attachment proficiency. Why? Because you can get 2 attachments, and you'll get all the proficiencies once you get specialists anyways. Now, if you have difficulties and you need to use kick because your gun has too much recoil, or you need range because you can't keep on them you can't stay accurate at that far distance, then go ahead and by all means do that, because even if you're using that, once you get specialists, I mean, the only difference is you're lacking 1 attachment, which really, it sucks, but it's not a huge deal, but every little small thing helps. So with 2 attachments, with the SMGs, the best thing to go with is rapid fire silencer. Silencer is pretty obvious because you don't show up on the radar, but you do sacrifice that long distance damage, but you will get that back once you get specialists and once you get ranged. Now, the other thing is with rapid fire is that if you're an accurate shooter, you can shoot. You're shooting, more pellets, more bullets, not pellets. This isn't a shotgun, but you're shooting more bullets. So if you can stay on him perfectly with your crosshairs or with your iron sight, then you're going to be putting more bullets into him than you are without rapid fire. So ergo, you're going to be killing him a lot quicker. And the same thing goes if you're inaccurate. You're going to be shooting a lot more bullets, so if you miss a lot of times, you have a better chance of hitting him because you have more bullets coming out of your gun. So either way, it's a win-win if you're accurate or inaccurate. But you do have a better advantage going in the game if you are more accurate with rapid fire. Okay, now that we got the attachments out of the way, let's talk a little bit about the perks. Now, perks, in my opinion, go with Scavenger Pro. Scavenger Pro, you start out with that extra ammo, and it's very helpful. Sometimes you might find yourself in a situation where you're swarmed by a bunch of guys. You take them all out, but you can't go pick up the scav packs because they're in a bad area. And if you go down there, there's a good chance you're going to die, and you don't want to risk it. So that's why Scavenger is so useful, because you really don't have to pick up ammo at all, especially with the P90. You can go 10-15 kills without having to pick up a Scavenger pack, which is awesome. So that's why I do that, and a lot of guys are like, well, why don't I just use it as my first unlock perk with Specialist or my second? And the reason for that being is what I just said. You might find yourself in a hot spot where you're unable to go down and pick up the Scavenger packs. So go ahead and try starting out with Scavenger Pro, and if you don't like it, you can always switch it. That's the thing about Call of Duty. Always try new setups, always try new perks. And now this setup works for me with every single SMG and a lot of assault rifles as well. So okay, the second perk we're going to go down with is going to be, or the first one that we, the second one that we start out with is going to be Hardline. Always Hardline. You can see right there, I get the assist, so it gets me closer to my MOAB, gets me closer to my Specialist perk, or my Specialist bonus, which is absolutely awesome. You get so many assists in this game, there's no reason not to have Hardline. The only thing I would ever substitute it for is if you can't get Specialist without having, quick draw, if you're too used to throwing down your stuff really quick, because with quick draw pro, you throw flashes, stuns, bouncing betties, you throw it down all super quick. So if you just can't sacrifice that and they aim down the sight, then that's fine. Go ahead and start with quick draw. But otherwise, start with Hardline, because you'll pick up your Specialist bonus so much quicker, and it's really useful. And now the third perk, you can use Steady Aim, you can use Dead Silence, you can use Sit Rep Pro. There's so many of the perks that you can use, but the best one in my opinion is to start out with is Dead Silence Pro, especially if you have a headset. It'll nullify your footsteps so you can hear them louder. Plus, they won't be able to hear you, and you won't take falling damage, which is a huge bonus for me, because I'm always doing like Kung Fu 360s off cliffs and bridges and stuff like that. So it's extremely helpful for me. All right, now we're gonna go to our unlock perks and the Specialist bonus. First one is gonna be Sleight of Hand, because we have Scavenger as our first perk, and you need Sleight of Hand when you're using an SMG. You're always finding yourself reloading constantly because you're gonna be rushing and pushing them like crazy, so you're gonna have to reload quick. That's why Sleight of Hand is #1. Now, if you're not running Scavenger as your first perk, as your original perk, then yeah, you could substitute your first Specialist unlock perk for something else. Now, the second perk I like to go with Extreme Conditioning. Now, you can substitute this for any perk, But extreme conditioning is really good for me, I find, because, you know, once again, guys, this is all like playing around with my classes and my setups. I like getting to the enemy quick and fast because I'm always flanking. So in my opinion, extreme conditioning is the way to go. And now third perk is very, very customizable as well. You can go with sit rep. You can go with, you know, quick draw if you don't have that yet. You could go with blind eye, assassin. There's so many things you could do with a third perk, but I like to go with the steady aim, you know, steady aim perk because you're using the P90 and hipfire is great on this gun. The hipfire is absolutely awesome. So try out steady aim, and if you guys don't like it, plus you bring up your gun faster to aim down the sight after coming out of a sprint. With quick draw, your gun is just like bam, it's up there on the enemy instantly. You don't got to worry about it. It's absolutely awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick run through of a P90 setup. I promise I'll be doing more in-depth videos on this later and how to get MOABs. And if you guys enjoyed the video, you know, consider leaving a like or a favorite. I will be getting to the sniper live commentaries once again, like I said before. Don't worry, they are coming. I'm working on them. So thank you guys so much for watching them. Make sure to tune in to the live stream tonight. I have some special news to announce to you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.